Well, hello there, everybody. Welcome to Bigfoot Outlaw Channel Network. Nice to see everybody out in the audience. So, how is Angela, Mary, and Chris tonight?
Doing
I'm
pretty
doing
good.
great.
Got a little cold, but hanging in there, toughing it out.
I know it. So, we've got Joey out there. We got Chris. We got Dow. Welcome, everybody. It's tuning in. Hey, if you are not a subscriber or a member, hey, join us. It's free. Click us. Say hello. Tell us where you're at. We'd love to hear from you. And what part of the world are you from? Because we are from coast to coast and around the world, everybody. So please join us. And as everybody starts to trickle in here, we are going to talk about what, ladies and gentlemen, tonight?
I would say talking about how we're doing so well this year as far as our spiritual practice and what we've encountered this year.
Right. Well, I tell you this much. I have been blessed this year. I'm getting my health back, besides some of the heart attacks that I've been having. So that's been a blessing. We got the network coming in. We're revamping the network. We're getting everybody on track and we're expanding. Angela has got some new shows coming out. Congratulations.
Thank you.
We also have, wait a minute here. Click that off here. Let's see here. Is that my brother down there? Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. What's that name?
Mystical GY5E.
Okay. Well, welcome, Mystical. Nice to have you. All right. But no, but we're expanding. Curtis, nice to have you here. But we are expanding everything, ladies and gentlemen. We're growing. We're adding different types of topics. We're going beyond cryptids, UFO, Bigfoots, Loch Ness Monster, Dogman. We're going beyond that. We're expanding the horizon. So whatever topics that you're looking into, we're actually expanding to. But Chris has got new shows, don't you, Dr. Fright?
Oh yes, got new episodes coming up. Got a great episode tonight, and even better episode Friday, and some new guests coming. So stay tuned. The guests are going to be fantastic.
And we're actually talking to Angela. I know we're kind of like, ooh, letting the cat out of the bag. Hello there. Welcome to the channel. If you're not a member or subscriber, hey, join the Bigfoot Outlaw family, because if you look at Joey didn't change his yet, did he?
No, he did.
Oh, Joey. So if you look at Joey, Mary, explain to everybody what that is.
So for all of our network and our loyal people, Joey is a moderator. So is Curtis. He's on here. We're going out and doing designs for each and every one of them to know that when they post or anything that they are part of our family. And so we've done it for all the hosts and doing it for the mods one at a time. Looks really cool.
And who's that right there?
That one says A Sheris.
Welcome. Nice to have you there. Yeah, Sheris, you can ask the question as we're talking. Hey, Sprink. Hello. Welcome. Make sure to tell us where you're from. If you have questions, let me know. I will mark them. And as we are talking, we will dive into your questions. And yeah, Joey says, thank you. Now, are we going to do anything for our loyal viewers? Are we going to talk about that, or what do you think?
What the expansion?
Yeah, for them to have little icons or something, maybe.
I
don't know. We had to talk about that.
I have some ideas, but we haven't gone all over everything yet. So.
Oh, in Utah, man, you got Bigfoot and Sasquatch out there in Utah. I'll look them out there and investigate. Look at Angela; she's like, "Yep." Chris is like, "And UFO." So yes, and okay. I need it before I grab my glasses somewhere. But I'm going to have Mary take over in a second. But yeah, ask your questions. I'm going to start clicking on them. And look, ask and you shall receive. Okay, she shares. I got you. Sprinkles 777, aka Shay. Oh my God, where have you been? Girl, really? You just going to show up out of the blue? You need to come on the network and talk, stranger. No wonder I felt the energy before. So, yes, welcome. Okay, Chris, I got you too. But what was I talking about? Because Shay came on and just like,
You were talking about the expansion.
Yeah, the
if we should
expansion.
say something or.
Yeah, we are. We're expanding. And if you watch and follow us on Grizzly Chris on Facebook, which is the main page for our network, you'll get little snippets, ladies and gentlemen, of what's being like Chris does. I can't do it like Chris, but which is released, little bits of information. So it's going to be real interesting. What do you guys think about it?
I'm excited. Very excited.
I'm excited. It's going to be great. It's going to be a good venture.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be wonderful.
I do too. Michelle, when you have a chance, Michelle, message Mary on Facebook. We got a couple of questions for you. And maybe, let me get close. A surprise. I can't do it with my green screen on. But maybe we got a surprise for you, Michelle. Mystic, I got your question too there. I got it starred, so we'll come back. I got hacked March last year. They took well, we miss you. So we definitely got to connect there. Lovely Rita Main. Hello, Rita. Nice to have you there. Joey Nilda comes in through the back door, tries to sneak in, gets on the last pew. Not in my church. She sit up front. But anyways, Nilda, nice to have you. So we are expanding. Good things are coming. It's been in the process, a slow process. But what's the old saying? Steady the pace or whatever.
Good things take time.
Yes, but we don't want to rush it, and we want to build it the right way. So
I always think of the tortoise and the hare.
Yeah, the tortoise and the hare. Oh, Dow, I got images when I read that question, so we'll come back to you. So we'll start out with Sheris. Wow, do you see him? Oh, I'm sorry, that's a name. Do you see him being over his past and completely ready for the relationship between us? So, all right, this is the order we're going to start with. We're going to start as we are on the screen. It will be me, Angela, Chris, then Mary, okay? We're going to go with messages of Cosmic Oracle. So let's see what this says. And as everybody's getting warmed up, if you could just calm down a little bit. You're really anxious, I feel. I don't know if that's me because I just opened a Mountain Dew.
Maybe we should tell everybody the difference if they're new on the reading so they understand what they're doing.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, so if you're new and you're not been here before, we all do different types of readings. And so Angela typically does like a runs or tarot runs. Chris does tarot. Chris Harmon down on the bottom, he likes to do remote viewing and mediumship. And then I do trapped emotional and trapped emotion. So like whatever they're sensing, a lot of times I do the back end on the reading to let you know what's holding you back and what's being trapped and stored and preventing.
Okay.
So you get a good thorough reading.
All right. Now, I'm confused. So it's interesting is that when the card was drawn, it was sideways but upside down at an angle. I never did that before, so that kind of my mind. And what words came out of my mouth? I don't remember.
Confused.
I said confused. Is that what I said? So it talks about finding ways to lighten up and not take things seriously. It's interesting that came up. And I don't know why that's came up. So that tells me that maybe you should take a breath a little bit and step back. It seems like everything's going to fall in line. Don't be the one that pushes the cup to make it spill. That's what I was trying to tell you. Don't push the cup to make it. You be the one to make it spill. I know what that's saying. But you want this to happen to be natural, not to be where one day it's going to be like, what did I do? or a week or whatever. Angela, go ahead.
Okay, I'm pulling up a completely different set of runes there. So I'm pulling that because I was drawn to them for you. I feel like a really anxious and nervous energy with you. It's like, ooh, you're really nervous or really anxious, really excited. But I feel like this could get in the way of things. So you might want to dial that back and take a deep breath and just trust, trust spirit. I trust spirit. I trust spirit that's going to take care of this. So the first rune and draw from you out of this. This is, hopefully you can see this here. So you see the three, it's a different set of runes here. And this is a symbol for relationships here, this rune. So these runes are going to be telling you about the relationship, the potential of what's going on here. So the next rune, I got this.
And the next room will be right back after these commercials. Go ahead, Chris.
Yeah, so I pick up on you need to relax more, and as the old saying goes, go with the flow. I feel like you're anxious, you're nervous, and you're trying to push things in to where you want. I feel like you need to relax more, just take a deep breath and just let it happen naturally. Like Grizzly said, let it happen naturally, because I feel like if you let it happen naturally, two things. Number one, you're going to feel more like a success because you feel like you achieved it. Number two, if you let it happen naturally, I feel like it's going to be more of a happiness and more of a blessing, because you're not pushing the envelope.
It's interesting. I was actually already picking up on that question about his energies. His energies are there for you. Okay, that's not the problem. The problem is let him fully commit, right? That's the key. When he fully commits to you, you got it. So I'm blinking in and out. Okay, here comes
Okay.
Angela. Here comes the star.
All right.
All right.
So the next rune I got here, it kind of looks like a Y. My understanding, this represents female energy. So you have to be careful, not just about not gender energy, like gender, but energy of gender, like female energy, male energy, and balancing those. And what comes into play, and of course, I have this rune comes up. This means growth. You have tremendous potential here to grow together, but you do have to balance your female energy. It feels like female energy is way too overpowering. It's like you're drawing way too much of the female energy. It's almost like I'm going to use all this feminine energy, all this feminine power and allure and all this. Dial that back, take a deep breath, and just let that be balanced. You don't want that female energy to be overwhelming. And just a little help. Just a little help is what you're needing. And stay calm and balanced and just trust. This is meant to be. Relax, take a deep breath. It will move forward, but you can't force it. Don't force anything, and just let it flow naturally.
So now I understand why the card came up the way it did, why I was confused. Because you remember how each one of us is telling her she has to step back, that she has no control? Look what she put down on there. An arranged marriage.
Wow.
So that's why that card came up. I was like, I couldn't figure out, and I never had that happen. And the energy was like a yin and yang swirl, but then it kind of like bounced around in the circle, and it just confused me. I never had that happen. That makes a lot of sense. Okay, Mary.
Okay, so the emotional aspect of what's going on, the way the cards fell, these are all based in the root chakra, which these are your deep set fears, your primal instinct, stability, stuff like that. And you've really been shooken up. And so the main things that are affecting you right now that branched off were the two large one is that this is really affecting your self-worth. And there's a lot of fear that's being trapped right now. On the offset of that root chakra, which there was another grouping, the first card that fell down showed the heart, which you know you're feeling empty in the heart right now. And that's not really a good thing. It also, the next card that came up was generalized pain. And so that generalized pain is all in your heart chakra area right now. Sometimes that lack of control and feeling that you don't know what you're getting into is really starting to affect you. Above that was the card of panic, and then intimate relationships on top of that. And then that one was self-confidence. And so you're not feeling very confident in this, or that it's actually going to make you happy, or that you'll have the stability or the emotional connection and stability that you're looking for. And the top card that fell on all of that, if it hasn't already manifested physically, and I am not a doctor, we make no disclaimers or anything like that, no medical advice, this is all just spiritual guidance, was the digestive card. And so I keep getting that this has already come to fruition. You've been having a lot of stomach issues, stomach pain, like knots, just the nerves from everything. And so when you hear about these trapped emotions and what's going on, it can help you to move forward and acknowledge when you pray and release them. If whether you do meditative prayer or you do journaling, sometimes just acknowledging everything that I just told you can help you get rid of it to move forward.
Yeah, absolutely. That's so true. All right, welcome everybody. It's just now tuning in to the Bigfoot Outlaw Network channel. If you have any questions, just throw them up there. We'll get to them when we can. I'll mark them. And we're just doing some little mini readings on everybody that's asking general questions and so forth. So I greatly appreciate it, and just let us know. Next up, since I got my glasses, I can fly through the comments now and read them. Let's go with, let's see here. Jackie, I'm from Tennessee. You may ask when I will meet my forever person, and what can you tell me about him? Well, Jackie, we are broadcasting live from Memphis, Tennessee. So welcome. We are new in Tennessee, so nice to be here. different atmosphere from where we're from, but we love it. Everybody's treating us good. All right, here. Woo. Okay. So I love it when people ask about relationships, ask about their forever person. Is that it? Because when I get images and stuff, it always relates to stuff that I know or the person knows. And the reason why I'm giggling, I seen pictures of fishing, and it tells me that there are many fish out there in the sea. We all hear this old saying, that's why I'm laughing. But if you want to catch one, you got to put yourself out there. I mean, you can put a hook out there in the water, but without the worm, you ain't going to get nothing. And you got to jiggle a little bit to get somebody's attention. Now, let's back up a little bit. Your energy's great. I love your energy. But let's manifest this person, right? So let's start with writing down on a piece of paper some of the traits that you want. Write it down, right? And some of the things that you want as interests as you and hobbies, write that down. And if you don't know how to manifest, look it up on Google or whatnot. Write that stuff down, put it underneath your pillow at night, right? But I do see something changing. We're already in February, aren't we? It looks like I see flowers. So it's weird because certain flowers bloom in April, certain flowers bloom in June and July. Ain't that right, ladies?
Yes.
So that is a broad range. I don't know my flowers, so I cannot answer that question. So I can narrow it down between May and probably end of June, beginning of July, because I'm hearing fireworks. You're going to be introduced to somebody. but you have to change some of your habits. I don't know why I'm telling you that. I'm just being told change some of your habits. Uh, but know your worth. You got a big heart. Guard your heart. Know your worth, and everything's going to work out. Angela,
All right. Forever person. Let's see what the runes have to say.
there's Greg from Relic Films. Hey, Greg.
So the first rune I got here, it kind of looks like a straight up and down line. This is Isa. This is ice. And the impression I'm getting from Isa is wait. It's like, wait. Now, hang on. Wait. So Isa is telling me that you have to work on you. There is some inside work that you need to do. Okay. You got a great feel, you got a great energy, but I do feel like there are some things, some pain that's just locked up for some reason you haven't released. It feels like it's a little bit of sorrow. It just feels like it's left over, and that needs to be released so when you're in this other relationship, you don't have your past affecting you and being a barrier to this relationship for this person you're meeting. The next rune I got is Thorisos. So Thorisos is the rune of caution. Right? It actually represents a thorn bush. As you can see, they used to use thorn bushes for boundaries. And I have here that it's comfortable boundaries. It's like you still are very much about your personal boundaries. You don't want anybody crossing your personal boundaries. And boundaries are going to be a real issue. You tend to want to reach out and then you pull back. You reach out and then you pull back behind your boundaries around where you feel safe. I'm being told by the runes you're going to have to step out of your comfort zone when it comes to boundaries when you meet this other person. And I'm also getting like a July time frame, and I feel like it's like mid-July. The next rune I got, this is Nadi. So Nadi does represent love, and it can represent emergency. This is the need fire. These are two sticks rubbing together to start a fire. And what I'm being told is like there's going to be a spark this year with somebody. It's like you're going to instantly recognize the person, this man. I see a man with dark hair and blue eyes, relatively tall. He seems to have like a little bit of a, like, I don't know, say like a little bit of goatee down here. But I see kind of a dark hair, kind of spiky, almost kind of a spiky look, blue eyes, kind of a strong jaw. And I feel like this is the one you end up meeting. And he's already agreed to meet you before you were born. So this is something that was arranged before you even got here. So you're meant to be your soul support. So understand and recognize this is a gift from the spirit world and treat this as a spiritual gift, not just a gift for you to take advantage of and then they can in a physical way or just pure companionship is more than that. This is a soul connection and you have to have a lot of respect for that. Rely on your guides too.
All right, everybody, we got a special VIP in the house from UK, Daniel Lee Barnett. Welcome, buddy. Yeah, it's been a while. We need to talk. Congratulations on everything you're doing over there in your Sasquatch and Bigfoot stuff. I'm very proud of you, young man. I knew you had it in you, and I knew you're going places. You deserve it, sir. Congratulations. All right, Chris, you're up.
Yeah, so what I was picking up on is the fact that two things, or a couple things actually. You need to love yourself more and work on being more happy. I feel like you're wanting love and you're worried about love and it's putting weight on you, it's pulling you down because you get sidetracked. The more we worry in life about not finding love and having kind of like a depression, we miss out on opportunities that are around us. So I feel like once you start smiling, being happier more, and getting out more, you're going to find that person, but it's going to be kind of like a, oh, there you are type situation. And everybody was saying around May or June. Yeah, around there. But I think it's going to be like an instant spark, which could be where the fireworks come into play. It's going to be like you're going to meet each other and be like, oh, wow, yeah, I'm glad I'm here. So smile, be happy, and enjoy yourself. It's going to happen. It's guaranteed to happen. So just enjoy it.
Okay, next up, Mary.
Okay, now when I started to pull, the very first thing that was told to me was not this year, next. First of all. So the stuff that you need to work on and the stuff that's holding you back, that they are picking up on and feeling this resistance. Okay. The first one card that fell was mental clarity. And so you're very, very foggy, and some of the stuff that day to day and even from the past, it's kind of like I keep feeling like you almost go in and out constantly. And so when you do this and what's being trapped and the emotions that are also being affected, your body, there's a lot of generalized pain. So this mental clarity in these issues, when I see the generalized pain, meaning it's flowing all throughout you. So it's literally affecting you. I keep feeling like tense muscles and stuff like that. The next card that those emotions were trapped in was the sacral chakra. So if you don't know about chakras, the sacral chakra is your intimate relationships, your sexual relationships. And so this is something that's been trapped there for a long time, and it holds you back in a lot of aspects. The next card that fell above that was the urinary card. And so when you see something in the sacral or the solar plexus, and then you see something of that, like the urinary card, it could be where you've experienced physically, or it's just the emotions trapped. I don't ever want to say it's manifested physically yet, but it can. I keep getting like kidneys, like not necessarily stones, but maybe you've had a lot of recurring like kidney infections, or at some point in the past where you were having kidney pain. Some of this is coming from that. The next one on top of that is the solar plexus chakra. The solar plexus chakra is your social connections to the world. And so the card that fell on top of that is the gallbladder card. The gallbladder, when it has it or it gets stones or anything, there's a lot of anger that gets trapped in those areas. So like your liver, pancreas, and gallbladder are seats for anger. A lot of times when I see the gallbladder and I see that with like urinary and that could mean that you have some bowel issues, could even be manifesting as like IBS or something where you have a nervous stomach constantly. The next card on top of that that's trapped in that area is the worry on that emotion. Anger also is very prevalent, which I was saying that's part of that in the gallbladder where anger is stored. The next one on top of that is the headache card. And so you probably experience headaches very frequently or get fatigued very early, a lot. And then the very top card that fell was betrayal. And so the betrayal card, when you have this happen from the past, it can make you feel all of those past hurts and kept reminiscing on them. And not only did you get betrayed from the past and from somebody in the past, because you keep doing this and refusing to let go fully, you're now betraying yourself, is what I keep hearing. It's almost like you're in this pattern of self-sabotage. And so these are the things that whether you go and do crystal healings or energy healings, prayer, listen to what I'm saying and pray or ask for that stuff to be released out of your body. You're going to start feeling a lot better mentally and physically.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's see who's next. That's pretty good. All right, media. Let's see here. We have, let's see, we already did her. Let's see here. Maria says, when I get a new job. Well, when you get a new job, take out the papers in the trash. I need my dowsing rods. You know what the dowsing rods are? Hold on, guys.
Hang on, I'll be right back.
I'm getting months with M's, then I'm getting months with J's. So we're going to get the dowsing rod. So Angela, pass to you.
All right. When are you going to get a new job? So let's take a look here. See what the runes have to say about it. I'm going to use the rune cards. So the first rune I got is Othala. So Othala is the rune of family, DNA, royalty, and like for some reason I'm hearing April. Like April, it's like things start to look up. It feels like you start to getting the attention in the professional world. And what I got here is like stand up for yourself. Stand up for yourself. So really know yourself well, know what you're really good at, and hone those in and make that effort for the attention first is what I'm seeing here. So whatever your current position is, make sure that you are drawing attention to yourself, because I feel like you're a high value person. This is what this rune indicates, like you are highly professionally valued. And the next rune, I keep seeing April again. April, I feel like you get somebody, like, right, you get attention in April. It feels like there is a recruiter or somebody that you get attention of in April, and they start working with you. They start looking for you.
Hey, say that month again, Angela.
April. Yeah.
Right, go back. Say it again.
April.
All right, go back. I think you're right.
Because I see what feels like a recruiter that's really determined to put you in the right place. The next one I got is Langoose. So Langoose is a wave of water. It's also a leak. It's growth. And what I'm seeing is like a smooth transition into the job that you were hoping for the position that you were hoping to get at the money that you were supposed to be getting. And it feels very smooth, but it's a slightly different career choice than what you had in mind. But it's feels natural to you, even though it's a little bit different. It feels natural. It feels like you just show up for the job. It just feels like you just flow right into it. I see a lot of green all around it, like a lot of light green. I don't often see colors about professional things, but I'm seeing light green. So this, to me, would indicate this is new to you. This is like new material. This is something new that you haven't taken on before, but you're more than capable of handling it. So the next rune, it feels like you take naturally. When I saw a duck in water, I was like, you're going to take naturally to it like a duck to water. That's what I was showing. What I'm being shown. So the next rune I got, this is Faye. This is Ansus, actually. So Ansus is the rune of speech, communication. And what I'm told here is you have very effective communication. Focus on those skills. So while you're trying to obtain this job, now use this time to work on polished communication skills, right? Your people skills, how you word things, how intellectual do you sound? Do you sound highly educated? Do you sound like you could use a little bit polishing up? Do you sound like you know what you're doing? And do you sound like you're in control? Do you sound confident? Do you sound like you can, way you speak, can you command a room, sort of like a public speaker? So that's what I'm being shown, that communication is going to be very, very important, especially how you speak, what you say, and how you say it is going to be extremely key.
Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back at this commercial, and Chris will be next. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Next up is Mr. Chris.
Yeah, so I'm seeing a couple of different things, and so what I'm feeling is, well, actually, with my cold, I'm just going to pass it on to Mary. Let her read this so I don't start coughing.
I asked on it. I kept getting April also, and I was out in the other room. And I kept getting in between like the second and third week, you're going to get some sort of insight into a career move or an interview or something.
Awesome. Before Chris has got a little code, so we're going to go to the next one. If Chris, you good? Thumbs up. If not, all right, you're not good. You wasn't good at Simon Says, did you? He just got it. Look at him. All right, go ahead, Chris.
Okay.
Yeah, he just got it. See? Go ahead, Chris.
Yeah, so I'm also picking up on April. I feel like this is going to be a good move. This new job is going to be a good move. It's going to be something you didn't know you want, but you're glad you had it. You know, so many times in life when we stumble upon things that we're glad we found, but we didn't know we needed it or wanted it until we have it. This is going to be one of those things. And I feel like it's going to be a great move. You're going to fit right in right from the get-go. I don't feel anything like any you don't need any special help. You don't need any guidance. You more or less just go right in there and you know, you're at it. You're great. And that's what I'm getting. A good move for you.
Yeah, that's awesome. No, Joey, we didn't have a quick dance party, but it sounds like fun. Do y'all want to join?
Hey, that
All right.
funky music.
Look, I knew Chris was going to dance, damn it. All right. Mystic. How will my life change if I move to the UK? Well, let's see. I don't know. First thing that came off was my head went into whirlwind. That was crazy. You're very excited about it. That's interesting. So let's see what the cards say. Welcome to the show. If you're not a subscriber or a member of the Bigfoot Outlaw family, hey, click that button, the notification bell. Become a member. Join us. We got other podcasts and stuff that we do. And it says here, remember that it's okay to be happy. And reality is, what it will become. So that tells me that you have been manifesting this and been wanting this. I actually see, it's interesting when I see flowers blooming, that sees new beginnings, new changes. And if I draw a tarot card, it's probably going to have a high ranking card showing new beginnings. So yeah, I think you're going to be okay. Angela?
All right. And then I was just trying to read, but the text is a little bit small. So she wants to know about a new location.
Yeah, when she moves to UK.
Okay. All right. So I'm drawing other runes, particularly the rune cards. I'm going to ask about this here for you.
Joey's going to both set this.
I see. Okay, so I see barren ground, but then I also see flowers coming up, but I see like tulips. I see like red tulips coming up. So I feel like where you're moving to, it feels bare, but then you're bringing color with you. This feels like more like May time frame. And when I'm seeing all these red tulips come up, it feels like it felt about May that you feel like you're really comfortable with this location around that time frame. First rune I got here is Gabo. So Gabo is gift. And what Gabo is telling me, this location for you is like a gift from the spirit world. So that you express gratitude. And when you express gratitude, the runes are saying like, let's express gratitude by making the landscape nice. Let's plant flowers out of gratitude. And it's like memorializing the gift and planting flowers. And I kept seeing tulips. So maybe plant some bulbs and, as say a prayer, thank you for this location. And I'm planting these flowers and kind of memorialize in gratitude for this location. And I keep being shown red tulips over and over again. So that may be the flower that spirit is having you pick, tulips. And the next rune here I got is Feyu. So Feyu, this is money. This usually represents a cow, and also gonna be good luck. But what I'm getting off of this is that you're going to be prospering in this new location. I feel like money's going to come a little bit easier. It feels like it's a little bit more conveniently located for you, and to me it feels more relaxing, and it doesn't feel as stressful in this new location. The next rune, okay. So the next rune I got here, this is Helgelas. So Helgelas is transformation, disruption. It can be a little bit of chaos, but it can also be about healing from the past. The impression is like I get from here is that it's like once you're in that spot, you get a little bit protective and kind of anxious that something might disturb this. This is so great. This is so good. And now I'm overprotecting it and being a little bit anxious about protecting the property, protecting my peace there, and making sure I'm vigilant about protecting it. But this rune is indicating that you need to let go of that fear and that past, because spirit has given this to you, and spirit has no intention of taking this from you. It feels like from Helgelas, it's like you have a past where it felt like you had some betrayal, which you had a lot taken from you, like you were scammed or something. And you're worried about that happening again at this new place. And just be reassured that you are wiser now, and spirit is protecting you now, because this is this gift that spirit has given to you.
Awesome. What do you get, Chris?
Yeah, I feel like it's a gift. I feel like excuse me. I feel like it's a gift, that this is something you're going to be glad you had, something you've been waiting for. It's going to be a great situation. And if I'm not thinking clearly, I do apologize for my cold, but I feel like it's going to be great. I don't feel anything bad. I feel like if you just keep moving from day to day, let it happen, it's going to be even better than you expected.
All right. Next one up is Sprinkle. How is my love life going to be in February, Mr. Grizzly, and everybody on the panel? Well, I can tell you is you better be picky. Let's see what the cards say. All right. Already shuffled. And they say, give yourself inner critique, a vacation day, and be kind to yourself. Meditate and be picky. So, yes. Angela.
All right. Now pick some rune stones here. Let's see what the runes have to say about your love life in February. Okay, so the first rune I got is Isa. So Isa kind of looks like a line. It is ice. This is glacier ice. And what I'm feeling is like I'm feeling frozen. I'm feeling like everything has come to a standstill. When will this be moving again? When will this be moving again? And it feels, things kind of feel stagnant. The next rune I got here is Manas. So Manas is a bridge between the spirit world and the physical world. It's the rainbow bridge. It's also humanity, intellect. And I feel like this rune is telling me is that in order to get the flow of love again, you need to learn to love all of humanity again and find your love of humanity again. It feels like that there's some sort of stagnance there, because it's like you lost faith in humanity. And if you lost faith in humanity, then it's going to be difficult to have a great love life, because if you don't trust everybody and everybody, you kind of get you down. That's going to be a blockage for you. So it feels like you have to learn how to love again, like especially like love people, love humanity, have faith in humanity, and believe that there is light there. And the next rune I got is Ansus. So Ansus is the rune of speech, talking. And what I'm feeling is like I feel like you're down and you're a bit down on yourself, but I feel like you would benefit from a lot of positive self-talk, right? So, and also the power of words. I'm also being told to remember what comes out of your mouth is what you're going to be manifesting. So manifest only positive things. And if you want to manifest love, speak things that love would speak about, and speak with light, speak with encouragement, and always flowing with positive encouragement. The kind of love talk that you want to hear from somebody else, say for yourself.
That's very good, Angela. Honey, that's a very good question. Honey asks, how do spirits come to everybody? Uh, it depends on yourself. You have to be very open. Some people have to meditate. Some people have to sit in silence. What's interesting, honey, is that sometimes spirit comes to you by fragrances, by scents and smells of food, sometimes by taste. What I mean by that is one of the sons may have a favorite food, and it may not be something that you care about or like. And all of a sudden, you'd be like, why do I taste from turkey or something? I don't like that. And I'm just trying to make an example. Spirit comes in many different ways. They move objects. You put a piece of jewelry down and you go to get that piece of jewelry or an item, and it's moved from one end to the end table to the other, or from one room to another, or it disappears. Angela, why don't you give some examples?
Spirit comes to me in many forms. Sometimes I will see glimpses of light, like flashes of light. I will see colors, and I will sometimes see partial apparitions. I will sometimes have a strong smells and images in my head, like that was suddenly an image will be there and it'll be very strong and it will blot out all my other thoughts, and there'll just be this one image, and it's just like a message has been beamed into my head with this image, like somebody's put me in a theater and they're put this image on the full screen in front of you and you can't avoid it. It's going to be right there. And sometimes I hear sounds, so I will hear certain sounds. I might hear certain sounds might have certain meanings for me, like a bell sound, a thunder sound, things like that. Sometimes I hear thunder, and
But
when there's no thunder,
how does spirit connect to, like, she lost or he lost both their sons, or he lost, and so like that can relate to them. They
Mhm.
can become like music. The favorite songs they may have heard. I don't know what age they are. I'm not even trying to tap into it, but favorite music, favorite objects. You know what I'm saying? That's how the afterlife try to communicate to the loved ones, right, Angela?
Right, and even certain animals will change your behavior around you, and the spirit will use animals. They might send you a bird, and then this bird refuses to leave, and it's a sign, or a butterfly, or sometimes there's certain smells I associate it. It's just like if you know a person long enough, there's a smell to their presence. And it's not a bad smell. It's just like you know who they are. It's like you recognize their smell, and you feel their presence. And sometimes I've even been felt touched. I had someone who I love very much who passed away in his 20s, and I felt him touch my face, and I also felt him kiss me on the forehead. And he had been gone for 30 some years, and he came around again, and I heard his voice, and he touched my face, kissed me on the forehead. So it's sometimes it's not in the big things, it's sometimes a lot in the little things. Sometimes just looking around you and just being more alert, and please pay attention to your dreams too, because they'll come to you in dreams often.
That's right. I'm going to skip Chris. I want Chris to take a break. He's got a show coming up in a few minutes. So, Chris, if you want to hop off and take a break before we go live, we greatly appreciate it. And we'll see you in a few, Chris.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Hey, honey, thank you very much. Yes, honey. Wasn't for sure if you were he or she. So I do apologize. Thank you. And but yes, thank you. That really helps out our channel. Any super thanks donations go right back into our network to help grow. But one of the things that I do recommend, Angela is very good. She's a psychic or how do you say it, Angela? I can never say it right. Yeah, psychic
portrait artist.
Thank you. Oh, I can never say that right, but yes, but it's very interesting how she does that. All of her info, she's easy to get a hold of. You need to reach out to her. Anybody on the network for that matter. If you're not a member or subscriber to our family, the Bigfoot Outlaw family, please join us, right? And it's very important. I'm trying to talk like I'm from New York and I can't do it right. But anyways, I tell you what, let's see who we got next. We have Chris is asking the question, and it's weird. Curtis, Outlaw Curtis. Angela, take it away.
All right. And you would just like a reading. So you would just like a general reading. Okay, Curtis. Let's see what we got for you.
Elvis song. Two for the money. I know why. I know why.
All right, Curtis. Let's see what the runes have to say.
He was dancing tonight. That's why everybody was.
Right. So the first rune I got for you, Curtis, I got Helgelas. And Helgelas is the rune of disruption. It's the hailstone. It's what it represents. And it's like I see a bull in a china shop is the feeling that I'm getting. It's like, and it's like, you're the bull in the china shop. That's the image I'm getting for you, Curtis. It's just like, I feel like I'm bumping into things. I'm running into things. And I feel very awkward. It's like, oh, sorry, pardon me. And bumping into things. It's like, oh, how much more clumsy I can be. The next rune I have is Ewas. So Ewas here is relationship. It's also journey. But I feel like you're on a journey and you're trying to navigate this journey, but you need help. So you need support. I feel like when I'm being told from the runes, it's like you need to seek advice from somebody that can help you navigate this, because I feel like you are kind of stumbling around at times. And when you're doing that, you're being accidentally disruptive. And in order to prevent that, and make sure things go more smoothly, it feels like you need to seek out advice. I'm being told seek advice from somebody who has more expertise than you. The next rune I got is Pertho. So Pertho, of course, it's being shown kind of reversed here in the camera, but it's actually a dye cup. So if I put the way it was originally, how it was originally would have been depicted is a cup here that you would put dye in. So I got here, take a chance. And I feel like to kind of, you need to break up your routine a little bit and do something different, kind of break it up, to kind of get some fresh air and get away from things, take a chance, like go on an adventure. But another getting back to where you are now, again, it says the runes keep saying you need to seek advice from somebody who knows what they're doing, because right now you're kind of stumbling around through things.
Oh wow! So that was awesome, beautiful. So the ones that we did not do tonight, you know what? I'm sorry, but hey, come back. We got plenty of room, but we got something to share with you. Angela don't know, Michelle don't know, but it's something special because Michelle did the spark. She planted the seed. Mary put the water and nurtured it. Angela was like, ah. But anyways, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and it's not there. So let's go to here and whoa. What do you think?
Oh, it's beautiful. Love it.
So, Michelle, I know you had made a comment almost, oh gosh, it was probably 7, 8 months ago about some suggestions on what we should do. And we were going to do it a while ago, but unfortunately, when he started getting really sick, we had to put it down and put it to the wayside. And we're finally getting it up and ready and really excited about Angela's going to be leading this podcast. So we're going to have a really good time with it.
Yes. And it's starting this coming Thursday. At what time?
8 p.m. Eastern.
That's right. So make sure, ladies and gentlemen, tune in for that. And don't forget, after this show, we have Dr. Fright. Tune in for that right after here. You don't have to go nowhere. All you have to do is follow the click and you go zoom right into the next portal. So, Angela, Mary, any last words to everybody?
Well, I do want to thank everybody for coming. And of course, check me out on Facebook. Just Google me, Angela Boley, Psychic Portrait Artist. You'll see my Facebook page, my website. And what I do is I paint portraits of people's spirit guides who I connect with, and I pass along their readings and messages as I'm painting. And I include a rune reading in with that as well. So that way you get a complete package there and something you can actually keep. So you'll keep the painting and ship it to you. So you have and you can use that painting to connect with your spirit guides. So it's a way of helping you, a special way of helping you, I felt led to do. So certainly reach out to me if you're interested in getting a spirit portrait done.
And from coast to coast, around the world, Godspeed, everybody. We love you. Good night. See you on the next show.
Right.
Bye-bye.
See ya.